Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, today I want to talk about Lil Durk pretty much admitting that he's not writing his lyrics. Now, I know you're going to say, oh, you reaching. Oh, you're doing this. Oh, you're doing that. But listen, y'all. This man, he said that in his lyrics, all on his own. I'm not making it up. This is what he says. And like I've been saying, a lot of his verses has been sounding suspect, as if he's not writing them. Ever since King Von died, he been rapping in the same aggression. He been rapping in the same the same pocket. I can't explain it, but if you do music and you rap or whatever the case may be, you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, they sound a little too similar. As you know, King Von, for being very assertive, very aggressive when he rap, Lil Durk has begun to sound just like that. And then I couldn't ignore that on his new track, featuring Moneybagg Yo, who else? ESTG, the new song they got out called Switches and Drakes. He pretty much said in the first bar that, he ain't right what he be saying about who. Well, Duck, we just gonna say that. They already with the indictment and all that. Anyway, so now when he say things like that, right? My thing is this: is he trying to cover himself because he knows he openly dissed Duck on more than one occasion, and now that the heat is on him, referring to this indictment, is he going to say that he didn't write it? Is that like him covering himself? I don't know, but this is like the 5th time his verse didn't make sense in reference to his lifestyle and what's going on right now. All right, and that leads me to believe that, just like he said, he's not writing them lyrics. From the Back in Blood verse, the verse where he dissed Duck the last time on the track with Meek Mill and Lil Baby, to the Nardo Wick Who Want Smoke With Us remix, to the Piss Me Off record he just dropped, and now this song with Moneybagg Yo and ESTG. So we gonna break down what I mean about these lyrics sounding like they aren't his. Alright, and we gonna try to make sense of it. I want y'all to let me know how y'all feel as well in the comments. Now, before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And I swear, it's lit here. So join one of the latest games on YouTube so you can stay updated with some of the realest content. Now let's get straight into it. Now, alright, y'all. Now this is why I be thinking that some of these verses of his really be King Von's, because it just don't be making any sense pertaining to his lifestyle for him to be rapping what he's rapping about, knowing the situation between him, Quando Rondo, and Lil Tim. Alright, and it's almost like he's taunting himself when you think about it, because like I said, the lyrics don't pertain to him in the right fashion. Look, I'm gonna break it down right now. So now, in the new Switches and Drake song that he got with Moneybagg Yo and ESTG, he says this. He said, quote, "Man, that ish I said about dude, I ain't write that. They ain't like that. Man, them 7.62s all to his face, and he can't fight that. In words talking about who they killed in here. Psh, man, where my pipe at? Ain't gonna lie, I don't need no cash. It takes 2 perks to get your life snatched." And he says this in the chorus: "You can't name from the other side ain't died yet. I ain't taking threats. The man that killed your mans ain't died yet. Phone him, take your ish. I cannot argue with him. Bag back. Since you're woofing like you killing, grab your gun and slide back." Now, maybe I'm bugging. Y'all gotta let me know if I'm bugging in the comments, man. Because look, the last time I checked, Quando Rondo and Lil Tim, they still alive. They still walking around carefree. In fact, it's to the point to where Quando Rondo probably ain't even worried. He's talking about his own friends killing him at this point. He just made a tweet the other day talking about if he die, it's because of his own friends. So he not even worried about Durk and them. You see what I'm saying? And this is the thing also. Let's go back to the other lyrics when he be like, they be like, "Slide for Vaughn. I know they trolling me. Let me tell you this, right? He put himself in that hole. Now, of course, we not trying to tell him go crash out, oh, go get back, go kill somebody. No, but the problem is when these rappers put these type of lyrics in their songs constantly, and you got the audience feeling like you really like that, and they put you in this savage, this gangster bubble that you just the man and you killing everything. When opportunity presents itself for you to do so, you gotta show up. You gotta show up. Now, like I said, we not telling you to go crash out, but the problem is you done created this whole big myth, this whole big aura around yourself. So now when it comes time to actually show all that stuff that you was talking about, you gotta do something. And that's what people was talking about. We're not talking about slide for Vaughn, oh, go crash out and get yourself arrested. That's not what it's about. But not just him. A lot of these rappers, they talk all this gangster, oh, this, that, I'm a kill. And when time comes for them to show that, it's a whole nother story. Now, back on subject, right? Keep in mind, matter of fact, think about it, right? Think about if Vaughn was to spit these same lyrics and how it would make more sense coming from Vaughn on his end. All right? Just like that song with Durk and Nardo Wick, Who Won't Smoke With Us? He says this, quote, they be on my page like side for Vaughn, I know they trolling me. Outside with your big homie be on, I keep them folks with me. Got it back in blood, y'all just don't know that's how it's supposed to be. Now, once again, call me crazy, but last time I checked, Quando Rondo and Lil Tim is still alive. Now, when you sit back and you think about it and you say these lyrics from Vaughn's perspective, it makes more sense. Maybe Durk just switched up the words a little bit so it could sound like it's his, but when you think about it, people saying Vaughn put money on Duck's head, right? And he had some type of involvement in Duck's death, and we're gonna say allegedly because nobody knows. So now when you think about it, Vaughn saying that same verse, it makes more sense on his end given the whole speculation around Duck's death and King Vaughn's involvement. So now think about it. Think about Vaughn saying that. Got it back in blood, y'all just don't know that's how it's supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? That sounds like something Vaughn would say, and it makes more sense coming from him in the first place. Got it back in blood, y'all just don't know that's how it's supposed to be. That's Vaughn all over that, man. And like I said, 9 times out of 10, that's who he would be talking about if, allegedly, he did have some type of involvement or putting money or whatever it was on Duck's head. Now, when I hear this new record with Moneybagg Yo and Eastside G, ESTG, and he say, quote, man, that ish I said about dude, I ain't write that. One of two things. He's trying to cover up for this whole indictment that they got going on. Or it just proves my point that I've been telling y'all for the longest. Ever since Kayla gave him them hard drives, he's been sounding a lot like King Vaughn. And I also told y'all that when he said he would stop dissing Duck back in January, but turned around and dissed him 2 more times after, it's because I personally feel that he didn't write those lyrics. He got those hard drives after he said he would stop dissing Duck. But it just so happens he probably got them hard drives and heard them songs. He like, you know what? Nah, I gotta say this. I gotta say it. This is hard. I gotta say it. And it's gonna cause some type of controversy. Controversy brings money. Them streams start going up. Them YouTube views start going up. Now, like I said, man, I don't know. Now we could, I like playing devil's advocate as well. I'm not just gonna say maybe he's saying that probably just to get away from the whole situation with the whole indictment going on. I understand if he might be trying to create distance, but y'all also gotta understand this, man. In this situation, the more he tries to distance himself, the more suspect it looks, like the more guilty he looks. The whole unfollowing them, it's too late for all that. The feds already got what they needed. Trust me. When they come, they don't come on a half story. No, this is why they come to hand out sentences. They don't come to sit there and, oh, we think you did this and try to put, no, they come in with hard evidence. And they have a 98, what is it, 98.9? 98.9, whatever, but it's a 98 conviction rate, 98% conviction rate. Leave them people alone. You do not want to get into it with these guys, man. And if they was really coming for Durk, they would have been got him. So it's either one or two things. They're coming for him, but right now they just letting their case build up because they don't have a strong enough case. Or he's a part of the investigation. He's already a part of the investigation, and we just don't know it. Whatever it is, something is fishy. Like I said, after these guys was indicted and Muwap and them, they got arrested. A day later, he puts out the song called Pissing Me Off with Muwap and a couple others in the video talking about killing and sliding and doing. How you do that? How you do that? Your people just got indicted on RICO charges, and the same thing that they indicted for, you put in music and videos and got them in it, and you put it out a day later. How does that work? Y'all got it. Somebody, let me know in the comments. How does that work? Call me wrong, but last I checked, when something like this happens, you're supposed to lay low. You hear them feds come or whatever the case may be, you're supposed to lay low. The last thing on my mind is doing music. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. And like I stated in the last video, there's no way you can hand out a RICO charge but have no one marked down as the boss of the operation. Also, usually when a RICO charge is thrown around, the person who seems to be the moneymaker out the crew, which would be, you know who, they're taken down as well, because the feds automatically say that they was making money from either music or whatever the case may be and pouring it into the criminal organization. Like, he was funding the criminal organization. That's exactly what they did to the Brooklyn rapper Casanova. They could say, oh, the money you was making from music, you used it to fund the organization, you used it to carry out hits, you used it to buy guns, whatever. I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. How y'all feel about these lyrics? Like I said, it's in theory. I'm not saying that this is hardcore fact that Durk is stealing lyrics, but it's just beginning to be a little too suspect. You see what I'm saying? It's a little too suspect, but people gonna say what they want to say. Just check out those songs that I mentioned earlier, and y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Is Durk stealing lyrics? Is the lyrics making sense? Y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. Now, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as y'all keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. I'm out.